Signature Awards are a celebration and recognition for workers across a variety of industries within the region, with a particular emphasis on Asian businesses. Tonight's event is to launch the nomination process ahead of the main event in March 2016.
Listen, thanks for taking out time to come here. We need wealth creators. But wealth creators are important because they employ people. People then pay taxes, which we can then use for our local community. But the process of wealth creation becomes much easier if they surround themselves with people called wealth enablers. And I'm now looking at you, the wealth enablers. You have the education, you have the experience, and you have the expertise.
Right, this next gentleman needs no introduction. It's Amrik Babra of ADEX. Amrik, how you doing?
Hi, Stuart.
Fantastic. I've known you for quite some time now, and I've got to say, it's been brilliant watching you progress over the years. From you were once the president of the Coventry Warwickshire Chamber of Commerce, and you've recently been awarded an MBE. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got a complete surprise one day. Opened the post, and there was a letter there from the Prime Minister's office saying they'd like to put my name forward for the MBE.
Tell us a bit about Ninder and his team. How has it been knowing them and working with them over the years?
Totally inspiring guy. I think he's doing a fantastic job of lifting businesses in general in the West Midlands. He's also connecting the West Midlands properly between Black Country, Birmingham, Coventry, Warwickshire, and I know he's got plans to also then link up with Leicester and Nottingham as well. So he's doing an absolutely amazing job.
We're now here with Perm from Claremont. Perm, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic, very well, thank you. Now, Ninder just told me you are also one of the judges of the Signature Awards.
I am, that's right.
How did that come into being?
Well, I attended the event last year, and Ninder approached me this year about being a judge. My background is a decade in property, so he wanted to judge for the property section, so I'm more than willing to help. It's a great set of awards that Ninder has put together, so it's good to be supportive of both the awards and the community. Always good, always professional, always know what they're doing, and that's what I like about them. I wouldn't be involved with something unless I knew that it was going to be run professionally, because it's still my company and my name. So I wanted to see how the first year went, and as always, Ninder put on a good event, and so I'm happy to be part of it.
Now, there's one other person I'd like to mention. He's going to be surprised when I mention him, but he's done particularly well. He used to work for me, and then I said to him, I've got 8 months and I'm going to kick you out. And he said, why are you going to kick me out? I said, I'm going to kick you out because I think you've reached the level you can. You now need to better yourself. And this is what Signature Awards is about, bettering yourself. He said, why are you going to kick me out? I said, honestly, you've learned as much as you can. You've got 6 months to find another one, or in 8 months, I'll kick you out. This individual now, if you ever watch the Andrew Marr show on a Sunday, there's a program that follows immediately after. It's like a panel discussion. He actually produces that show. He produces the show, and he was that height when he wanted to come and work for Natural Records. So his name is Cully Kayla, he's over here. So that's the kind of expertise, the kind of skill, and the kind of people we have in this room that we need to aspire to.
We got to know Ninder through the Baccara Awards. We did a bit of sponsorship there. Ninder came in here for some food, enjoyed the food, and then we got talking, and he decided that this would be a good venue for the launch of the Signature Awards, and we're more than happy and very proud, to be honest with you, to be a sponsor and to help Ninder on the journey of successful Signature Awards.
Well, I think one of the key things it probably did this year was it demonstrated a real need for an organisation to emerge that can bring Asian professionals together, because there wasn't really anything that was doing that. And one thing you'll know about Asian people is they like to network, and more of them are getting into the professions, away from being self-employed, away from some of the more traditional industries. So as they do that, they want to carry those cultural things that they've learned about working together, sharing, networking, pulling each other up. And that really means that what the Signature is able to do is bring those people together to do that, to cross-refer work to each other.
Ninda's paying the bill, so absolutely, it worked. No, it definitely works. No, Ninda's got a great way on bringing people together in a loving way, and I think his events, if you've been to them before, they're fun, they're loving. There's a great level of excitement. He does great speeches, as you know. So yeah, it's all great stuff.
I found out about the Signature Awards over the last year or so. I've had when you sit around at a meal with someone that you don't even know, and then all of a sudden the Signature Award pops up in the conversation. I think that says a lot. There's loads of award ceremonies, there always is, but there's only some unique ones that people talk about. I think Signature Awards is one of them. The person behind Signature Awards, Ninda Joel, he's a phenomenal person, and I think that says it all. When there's someone vibrant behind something, the awards are the same.
The way Ninda's trying to sort of promote black country businesses, the professionals, and how we interact with all the other businesses, and how we can help them move along, to encourage growth, and bring jobs about to the industry. I love the way that for what it does for the industry. With his Facebook check-ins, he's been to more openings than probably the Queen.
I find them unbelievably fantastic. I mean, for me personally, I was absolutely delighted to win Young Professional of the Year, which I was surprised being classed in the young category, which is absolutely great. Awards like the Signature Awards are fantastic because they give a platform for professionals, essentially, to build their profile, which is really key in today's competitive world.
Yeah, the award that I was nominated for and ended up winning was the Excellence in Banking 2015. Which was obviously a great honour to be recognised for your work externally. So I've known Narinder for a number of years, and obviously supporting him is a great accolade for me as well.
Well, I don't need to introduce these next pair. They're absolute troublemakers in the region. Everyone knows them. I'm joking. They're from the Asian Today. It's Anita and Ifraz. How are you doing, guys?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yourself?
So in terms of Signature Awards, how do you find the Signature Awards? Quite an important event, something key in the region, and more importantly, how about working with Ninda in this team?
Yeah,
how do you find it?
I think it's very, very important for our communities, to be honest with you, especially the business sector. I think Signature Awards brings communities together, allows people to celebrate and ultimately raise awareness of what good is happening in our sort of sectors, I suppose.
So, well, I can certainly vouch for these guys. So Ifraz, Anita, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're very supportive of things like Signature Awards because they are an opportunity to promote the best in business.
Fantastic. And in terms of Ninda, the team, how have you found working with them?
Yeah, no, excellent, no, brilliant. And I just want to follow on what he's saying. It's businesses that it's really important to support, but also the professionals of our community as well. So, the lawyers, the accountants, the bankers, these are also really important that we appreciate those professionals that make such a big difference to our community today.
Well, I know Ninda quite well. I've known him for a number of years. I've always been a sort of fan of his events. But at the end of the day, he's sort of showcasing professional talent. Not just in the Birmingham area, I think around sort of West Midlands and expanding out. But it's good to see sort of some of these sort of Asian professionals actually being sort of recognised for their contribution to business, especially locally.
Firstly, I wanted to thank the organisers, Ninda and his wife Narinder, for firstly giving me the huge honour and the profile and the recognition for winning last year's Diversity Award, and to actually encourage others to apply, because I think sometimes we think that it's not going to happen, I won't win, but I would recommend that everyone does actually put their names forward and have the opportunity to shine like I have.
I think it's it's really nice to see all the people in business coming together and working together, and it's a collaboration and there's a lot of networking going on, and I think that's really nice to see. And obviously the other thing is that a lot of these people actually grew up listening to Achanak back in the days, or at some stage we did their weddings or something, or we performed at some party or something. So it's really, really nice to see everyone here.
I
I think they're doing an excellent job. Obviously, Nindo's a well-known individual in terms of various directorships around the Midlands, but I think he's done a great job in finding a niche here in the Midlands to identify and recognise well-recognised people who, like myself, just on a day-to-day basis just do what we need to do from our kind of own employer's perspective to raise awareness and reward these individuals for their success in their organisations. So I think it's a great opportunity.
We hope that we can continue to support the Asian business community and Signature Awards. We were the media partner last year. We thought it right for us to support it. We want to continue to support it. We hope it continues to grow to even bigger and better. I anticipate, an event like this will have more than 1,500 people, I'm sure, soon.
Oh right, well I'm a judge on the awards. I was a judge on the awards last year, so I work very closely with Ninda on the Black Country Local Enterprise Partnership, and I've been invited to be a judge again on the awards this year.
Fantastic. Okay, are you quite kind as a judge goes, I think?
I'm kind, fair, but do look for the detail. So it's quite an important role, really.
It's not hard work, it's fun. I go over there and it's not work at all. It's a good afternoon's play, and we all talk about and get excited about the same thing. So it's fantastic.
Finding a good balance between business and pleasure, I think, isn't it?
I think the key is if you enjoy your business, it never becomes hard work, and then you get pleasure out of working. So yeah, business is pleasure.
You're the inspiration for the next level of professionals. You're the inspiration for the future leaders. We need to identify you. 11th of March 2016, Edgbaston Stadium. I'll see you at the next Signature Awards. Thank you.